nerds! Today we'll be playing Factor Crap Innistrad Edition. We'll be covering both the original Innistrad block of Innistrad Dark Ascension and Avacyn Restored, as well as Shadows Over Innistrad and Eldritch Moon. Now, for the rules. In each question, a statement will be read. You decide if that statement is a true fact or a load of crap. There will be 15 questions total, 5 easy, 5 medium, and 5 hard. Each correct response grants you 1 point. Be sure to keep track. At the end, we'll give you a grading scale, and you can see how well you did. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for future content. Alright, let's play Factor Crap Innistrad. Alright, we're going to start off with the easy ones, obviously. Would we start anywhere else? Number 1. If there's anything a werewolf hates, it's a collar, especially Avacyn's collar, the symbol of her church. That's fact. Thought I'd get this one out of the way. This statement appears on the card Ancient Grudge as flavor text, but as it's so redundant, the community has made it a meme. Well, obviously, a werewolf in a collar would be hilarious. Number 2. Innistrad, the set, was the first to introduce double-faced cards. That is a fact. That's right, double-faced cards were a huge selling point for this set and went over so well with the player base, they've made DFCs for other sets as well. Number 3. Innistrad's moon is made of gold. That is crap. It is in fact made of silver, and this fact makes no sense, what with the werewolves and whatnot. Number 4. The first 2-mana planeswalker appeared in the set Avacyn Restored. It was called Tibalt the Fire-Blooded. That is crap. It was called Tibalt Fiend-Blooded, not Fire-Blooded, and the card is just awful. It aggressively does nothing but hurt you. Tibalt is very nicely dressed and a fan favorite. That does not make it any better. The first enchantment with the subtype Curse appeared in Innistrad. That is a fact. That's right, even though cards like Paradox Haze let you enchant players before Innistrad, the Curse subtype was not seen until Innistrad premiered. Right, moving on to the medium questions. Number 1. Griselbrand is a 7/7 demon with flying and lifelink with the ability to pay 7 life to draw 7 cards. His mana value is also 7. That is crap. Sadly, this is false. Seriously, they made the mana value 8, even though every other aspect of the card says 7. This was for balancing issues, but couldn't he just cost 7 black? Number 2. A famous mistranslation involves the card Descend upon the Sinful. This card's French translation reads Descend upon the fisherman. It's fact. This is in fact correct. Not sure why French Avacyn hates fishermen so much. Maybe they're overfishing or something. I'm sure those French players are very confused with the card. As a Canadian, I'm sure Quebec is just confused even more than normal. Number 3. In lore, Sorin Markov was not the first vampire on Innistrad. That in fact is true. His grandfather Edgar Markov was the first. In fact, when Sorin was turned into a vampire, his planeswalker spark ignited. Edgar made a deal with a demon, drank angel blood, and was an all-round kooky grandfather. Number 4. We have seen cards for the progenitor or creator/leader of all 4 of Innistrad's main vampire clans, the Stromkirk, Markov, Kaderin, and Falkenrath. Crap. We have only met Edgar Markov and Olivia Voldarin. Bruno Stromkirk has not received a card, and the Falkenrath clans hasn't even been named, though Anya Falkenrath is a prominent figure. Number 5. Thalia, as seen on Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, and Thalia, Heretic, Cathar, was eaten by the Gitrog monster. That's crap. Nope, this is a common misconception. But the Gitrog monster did not eat Thalia, but rather in the story called Sacrifice, he eats some dude named Wilbur. Oh, poor Wilbur. Alrighty, on to the final section, the difficult questions. Number 1, this is the card Blazing Torch. A 1-mana equipment that equips to a creature for 1 generic. The equipped creature can't be blocked by vampires or zombies, and you can tap the equipped creature to sacrifice the torch and deal 2 damage to any target. Now, here's the statement. Blazing Torch was originally printed in Innistrad. That's crap. Nope, it was first printed in Zendikar. It just worked so well in the horror-themed block, they reprinted it. Number 2, we know of 3 planeswalkers who originate from the plane of Innistrad. The names of those 3 are Sorin Markov, Tybalt, and Arlen. That's crap. This is kind of a trick question. There are 4 we know of who originate from Innistrad. Sorin, Tybalt, and Arlen are all correct, but there is also Vronos, or the default planeswalker from the Duels of the Planeswalkers game, who was killed by Garrick back when Garrick was cursed. Number 3, Eldritch Moon contained a mechanic called Meld, which lets you fuse 2 creatures into 1. The Meld ability appears on 3 creatures. This is a fact. It is correct. The cards Gisela the Broken Blade, Graph Rats, and Hanweir Battlements are the 3 cards. Their other halves, Bruna the Fading Light, Midnight Scavengers, and Hanweir Garrison, are required to use the Meld ability but do not have the abilities themselves. Number 4, the set Shadows Over Innistrad reprinted the Checkland cycle from the original Innistrad. This means lands that require other land with the appropriate land type to enter the battlefield untapped. This is crap. Shadows Over Innistrad introduced the hand lands, or show lands, or shadow lands. Pick a name. They're called a few different things and also aren't as good as the Checklands. That's because they have 3 different names instead of 1. Number 5, often called the worst mythic rare ever made. Archangel's Light is a sorcery which reads, you gain 2 life for each card in your graveyard, then shuffle your graveyard into your library. The converted mana cost for this card is 8. That is a fact. Sadly, this is true. Due to a last-minute change, this mythic rare, yes, mythic rare, had to be slotted into Dark Ascension. It was made to be terrible as to prevent any sort of potential impact an untested mythic may have had on standard. Alright guys, here is your grading scale appearing on the screen. Let me know how you scored down in the comments. For this video, I tried to limit the theme to better focus the questions. Let me know what you think, and as always, if you have ideas for future topics, I'd love to hear them. Alright, thanks nerds!